Hello class, welcome to Module 2. In this module, we're going to focus on analyzing needs, tasks, and learners. In addition to that, we're going to talk about subject matter experts and program learning outcomes. The Faculty Expectations segment is located under Meet Your Instructor. This section includes my contact information and discusses the support I will provide you during this course. It also discusses specific expectations that I have for you in this class. This includes information about professionalism and late assignments. As mentioned before, aligning learning outcomes with assignments is crucial to educational success. The first learning outcome in Module 2 is Analyze the Importance of Needs Analysis. Notice how the assignment, needs, and tasks directly correlates to that learning outcome. The learning outcome, develop a sense for the role and importance of a subject matter expert, correlates with the second discussion board assignment. The third and fourth learning outcomes incorporate the development and application of program learning outcomes to instructional design, and develop program learning outcomes directly correlate with the assignment program learning outcomes. Not only are the learning outcomes correlated to the assignments, but each assignment is directly correlated to the learning outcomes and the assignments. When you design your course, it is essential that you correlate learning outcomes, assignments, and assessments. I want to take just a minute to encourage you to analyze and evaluate the discussion board rubric. Pay specific attention to the fact that it is designed to evaluate critical thinking, content, participation, organization, and mechanics. As you can see, critical thinking, knowledge, and participation weigh more than organization and mechanics. The rubric provides 5 specific levels of achievement for each category. It is easy to analyze the rubric to see where your own post should be scored. When you design your course, you will need to consider all of these factors as you prepare an assessment for the discussion board. Learners do not always take advantage of all of the resources that are available to them. But that does not mean that they should not be provided for the students. I encourage you to review the presentation, Do You Want to Be Distinguished, if you have not already done so. This link can be found under the Instructor Expectations, and it can also be found in the Instructor Guidance section. All courses should provide a list of required multimedia and resources. It is also best to provide recommended resources that will help students complete assignments successfully and add to their knowledge about the topic. I recommend that you review the following recommended resources in our course. The first one is from the Western Association of Schools and Colleges. It is a PDF format document called Program Learning Outcomes. The second document takes you to a document on learning design. This link will actually take you to the picture of what you see on the screen. The source describes how important it is that everyone on the team work together. It also provides information about subject matter experts. Before the instructional design process can begin, it is important that a needs analysis take place. In this assignment, you are to describe an activity that you regularly do that needs to be improved. Conduct a needs analysis and answer the following questions. What problem exists or what change needs to happen? Who is being asked to change? What is currently happening? Where will the solution or change need to take place? Is instruction the most appropriate means of solving the problem? What is the solution to be implemented? Could the need be met with online instruction? Sometimes students think, I have to respond to 2 classmates. I encourage you to establish a purpose in your response to your classmates. Be respectful, but make suggestions for solutions that may solve their problem or address the change they desire. Provide an example from your own experience that relates to their situation. Ask them to clarify any answers that are confusing for you by providing more details. Collaborative learning should be more than making a specific number of required posts. It should be an avenue that each student learns from other students. Subject matter experts. Involving people who are experts in subject matter for course development is an integral aspect to effective course design. How can educational institutions confirm that the people who are developing the courses are actually subject matter experts? What makes someone a subject matter expert? What role should the subject matter expert take in the instructional design process? When might involving a subject matter expert actually hinder the instructional design process? Review and respond to at least 2 students. Compare their criteria for expertise in regards to the subject matter expert to your own, and point out any blaring differences, obviously in a nice way. Justify your own point of view by providing evidence to support your opinion. Ask them to do the same. Share examples of when a subject matter expert may actually hinder the instructional design process. The journal assignment for Module 2 is on learner analysis. Try conducting a small learner analysis on your own family or group of friends. Assume the entire group is going to complete the task. Describe the task and explain the similarities and differences among the group that must be accounted for in order to make the instruction effective, efficient, and appealing. Some of you may have created an e-portfolio in another class. If you have, that's fabulous. You will only need to update your e-portfolio. Some of you may be like me. You might not have created your e-portfolio. If that is the case, I urge you to take a look at this web page that can be accessed by clicking e-portfolio at the bottom of the screen. You will notice that this web page describes the purpose of this specific document, the purpose of an e-portfolio, and the steps you should take to create your own e-portfolio. It also lists many possible websites that you might choose to host your e-portfolio. I encourage you to explore this document and these options early in the course because it takes time to decide which site will be best for you. During this course, I will also create my own first e-portfolio right along with you. Please feel free to share any ideas and tips you find as you create your own e-portfolio, and I will also share with you. As part of your final assignment, you will design a week-long online course using LORE or the course development template that is found under the Module 5 assignment link. This course can be on any topic that interests you, but must relate to an academic field and be aligned to a program. I bring this up now because if you review the final project requirements, you can easily make choices to provide learning outcomes that will be acceptable to use in your final project. In this specific assignment, you will review the results of the needs assessment. Then you will write a 2 to 3 page paper. This paper must contain 3 to 5 specific program outcomes. One of the most important parts of this assignment is justifying every choice that you make. You must provide a substantiated reason for every learning outcome. Program learning outcomes should reflect the goals of an entire program of study. The directions state, based on your needs assessment, design a set of program learning outcomes that will address your needs. Your outcomes should reflect the goals of the entire program of study. The example is given, like a BA in business. The course can be on any topic that interests you, but must relate to an academic field and be aligned to a specific program. You are to include 3 to 5 program learning outcomes in addition to a description of the program, a list of the courses that would be included in the program, a description of one course that you will be developing as your final project. I want to also remind you to keep your eye on the final goal, which is to design an effective course and to write a paper about this process. I encourage you to look ahead to the following week's assignments to maximize your course design and meet your course requirements. Notice on the slide I have a picture of including a description of the program for Bachelor of Arts in Business Information Systems. I also have the program outcomes. These should reflect the goals of the entire program of study. And I have a list of courses that are available in this program. These come directly from the Ashford Student Guide. This slide contains an example of the program outcomes for the Instructional Design program. The learning outcomes for this program are design instruction for e-learning delivery, apply universal design principles to instruction, evaluate technology tools and applications for effective instructional delivery and student learning, synthesize learning theories and models of instructional design, analyze research, trends and issues related to the field of instructional design, and develop instruction designed to meet the needs of diverse learners. One of the requirements of this assignment is to use APA format. I want to spend just a few minutes talking about that specific format that I will expect in your paper. As you can see, it should have a title page. This title page should have the title of the paper, your name, the title of the course, my name, and the date. APA reminders, make sure that your paper is double-spaced. You use Times New Roman as your font and size 12. I have a couple of suggestions for the first page of your paper. Notice at the very top of the